Another story I have from our time at Rainbow Plaza was back when I was first, just started darkening the door, and I thought I'd maybe sign up and help. And so I drove the junior high van for a little bit, and perhaps I was looking to get out of driving the junior high van when I heard that they needed someone to clean the bathrooms. And the deal was you're supposed to clean it on Saturday before Sunday, so I volunteered. And I show up that first day, and I've got the mops and the scrub brushes and all the chemicals and everything, and I go into the bathrooms. Now, I gotta tell you, when Al, what was his name, Vicker, I think, who was the landlord, I think when he built those bathrooms, they must have had a sale on one kind of tile because the whole bathroom, floors, counters, and walls was all made up of the same exact tile. It was small and kind of brown and dark colored, and the lighting in there wasn't particularly good. And it was really dark and had a dingy feel, both bathrooms. And so I remember the first time I got in there, and I'm doing this, it's for God, and I scrubbed that bathroom from, floor, counters, everything, toilets, man, almost the ceiling. And at the end of it, I remember standing back and looking at it. It didn't look any different. Because of the way the tile was, it just didn't look any different. I was like, oh, well, that was a lot of work. And you gotta figure also, I was 25 years old, and let's be honest, with my busy social calendar at age 25, which meant usually when the surf was good, I might have found myself sometimes a little bit busy. And eventually, I remember there was some days I'd go into that bathroom and think, it actually doesn't look any different than it normally does, even when I scrub it. And I'm not really proud to admit this, but sometimes I'd just go in there and I would put a little Pine Sol in a bucket of water and splash Pine Sol water all over the bathroom. Yeah, and then, the next day at church, somebody would go, hey, by the way, Dain, bathrooms look great. And I'd be like, yeah, thank you. Well, I am glad to say that eventually I started to figure out, there's two lessons that, from this little episode. One is, whatever you do, do it as unto the Lord. And eventually I was kind of convicted, and I thought, well, whether it looks better or not, if I'm really gonna do this unto the Lord, then I probably ought to scrub the sinks and scrub the toilets, even if they look like they don't need to. And I did it. But you know what, the second lesson I learned from that as well is, did you know a bathroom makes people think a bathroom's clean if it smells clean. And you can do a lot of good just by splashing some Pine Sol around, but you didn't hear that from me.